Hello and welcome to the Wheels Boy channel. In today's video, we're going to find out what a huge difference a single letter can make as we review the all-new Voyah Passion L. Voyah had yet to reveal the price of the Passion L when we filmed our video, but it's unlikely to differ too much from the $36,000 to $54,000 USD that they charged for the previous generation. When we reviewed the original Passion a couple of years ago, it looked like a pretty mild-mannered, if attractive sedan, but with the addition of the L, this thing has taken things up quite a few notches. That begins with exterior styling that is, shall we say, flashier than its predecessor. The grille, with its 34 vertical chrome slats, shines like the neon signs on the Las Vegas Strip, and while the split headlight design is highly reminiscent of the latest BMW 7 Series, the overall look is likely to turn more heads than the usual German trio. And that's before we even get to the 20-inch chrome wheels and two-tone paint job, the latter of which serves to accentuate the fact that the Passion L is also longer, wider, and taller than the Passion. The trunk is large, but underfloor storage is minimal due to the necessities of a plug-in hybrid powertrain that features a massive battery. More on that later. The interior has also undergone a complete and total refresh. Gone is the single panel with 3 embedded screens, and in its place is a more mainstream, large center screen measuring 16.1 inches. That screen is running the Huawei Harmony operating system, part of the Voyah brand's increasing cooperation with the Chinese tech giant. It's the same one we've seen on a variety of cars, and there isn't much to complain about. It's fast, logical, and attractive. Some will miss the passenger screen featured on the last generation Passion, but Voyah clearly thinks that this less is more approach will appeal to more customers. The center console houses a 6.6-liter refrigerated and heated storage space that can be adjusted from -6 degrees Celsius all the way up to 50 degrees Celsius. That's 21 to 122 degrees Fahrenheit. Putting aside any issues I have with the monotone gray color of our test car's interior, the material choice and quality is very nice. The open-pore wood panels on the dashboard and doors feel a step above the paper-thin veneers you often find on cars in this class, and the heated, cooled, and massaging seats are trimmed in real leather. Rear seat appointments and space remain largely the same. You've still got heated, cooled, and massaging seats, which are controlled by this center screen, and you've got absolutely tons of leg room. The wheelbase is now 3,010 millimeters instead of just 3,000, but you're not going to really feel that difference. Still, I am 1.75 meters in height, and with that seat adjusted for my preferred seating position, I can almost stretch my legs out completely straight. Remember that massive battery that cuts into trunk space a bit? Well, it's NMC chemistry, and it measures 63 kilowatt hours, larger than the battery on an entry-level Tesla Model 3. That means this PHEV has a pure electric range of 410 kilometers on the CLTC cycle, and a combined range of 1,400 kilometers. The Passion L only has a 1.5-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder up front, but that's backed by dual electric motors for a total of about 390 horsepower, so it is plenty quick. It also has 8 different driving modes, ranging from your high performance to your comfort. My favorite driving mode, however, is one that is called Lansing, which basically is a combination of the car's Chinese name and the word engine in Chinese. It is activated by pulling these 2 paddles here, which not only turns on a simulated exhaust note, which, you know, that's not great in my opinion, I don't like it on electric cars, but it also activates a simulated transmission. So for example, right now I'm going to put it up to 8th gear, so to speak, and it's going to bog down basically. It's very slow. Then if I drop down to 5th, whoa, much faster. So it adds a little bit of playfulness to what is otherwise a pretty serious executive sedan. In addition to a Huawei operating system, the Passion L also features the latest Huawei driver assistance system called ADS 4.0, which promises big gains over the previous generation software. That's combined with 29 total sensors, including a LiDAR unit, millimeter wave radar units, and high-definition cameras to provide parking space to parking space navigation. Our time in urban environments was limited, but the system proved very effective during a multi-hour highway trip.
Simulated exhaust notes and transmissions aside, this car is definitely tilted more towards comfort, and that's reflected in the tuning of the suspension, which is quite soft. It has air suspension with adjustable stiffness and adjustable height based on speed. I think, well, let me put it this way. When you drive a car, I think the type of music that it encourages you to listen to can be reflective of its personality. Say an exciting sports car might make you want to listen to a fast-paced music, rock and roll or something like that, or hip-hop. God, I sound old when I say that, but you know what I mean. This car, well, almost immediately I put on a jazz playlist. I don't even listen to jazz. I really don't very much, but it just felt appropriate for this car's personality. That's going to do it for today's quick review of the new Voyah Passion L. If you want to learn more about Chinese cars, be sure to check us out on social media. Links in the description below. And as always, like, subscribe, and hit the bell.